Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got episode number 118 of the San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel, and it is game 6. Yes, somehow, after going down 3-0, the San Diego Padres have taken the series back to San Diego. So, we lost the first 3 games, won the next 2 in Queens, and yeah, we are back here at Petco Park, but do we really want to be back here? Because we did lose the first 2 games in this series here in San Diego, but we are going to be playing with our backs against the wall. We have to win this one to get to Game 7. Joey Lucchesi, the lefty, will be taking the mound tonight. If we make it to a Game 7, it will probably be some combination of Chris Bond, Mackenzie Gore, and the bullpen, but we've got to get it done here tonight. Here's a series recap so far. Pitching for the Mets will be Damian Rolls. It's the same matchup of Game 1. Rolls obviously did get the job done in that game. Joey Lucchesi did not. Hopefully, we can get a better performance out of Lucchesi, and we can start hitting Damian Rolls in this ballgame. And folks, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down below for more San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. And the season comes down to this. Can the Padres extend this series for one more ball game, or will the Mets return to the World Series for the first time since 2015, where they will look to win their first World Series since 1986, where they did beat the Boston Red Sox? Let's get game number 6 of the NLCS underway. Here comes Joey Lucchesi, 2 starts so far in the postseason, ERA of 8.68, 1-1 record. Here we go. Up the plate will be Jeff McNeil, the one who gonna get that ball right to third and straight to Chris Bryant. Bryant is there, and never mind. Okay, he's gonna botch the throw. Jeff McNeil will be on with an error. Now up will be Andres Jimenez on the 1-2. Get that ball in the left field. Julio Rodriguez, though, is under it to retire Jimenez for the first out of the top of the first. Here is the New York Mets lineup. The big bats in the middle of the order. You got Pete Alonso, Aaron Judge, J.D. Davis, and Eddie Rosario back to back to back to back. Gotta watch out for those guys. Pete Alonso on the 1-1 getting that ball into center field, and it will go straight to Victor Robles, the 3-time Golden Glove winner, for the second out here in the top of the first. Should be the third, but whatever. Aaron Judge now up on the 1-2, get that ball to center field, and it's going to go straight to Victor Robles. Robles going to end the inning. Let's now go to the bottom of the first, where Damian Rolls, the ace for this Mets squad, will take the mound. ERA of 2.7 and a 1-0 record here in the postseason. He'll see Brian Reynolds on the 1-2 rounds, get that ball right to first and straight to Pete Alonso. Alonso going to put away Brian Reynolds for the first out here in the bottom of the first. Here comes Fernando Tatis here on the 1-1, get that ball in the middle. Hey, Tatis gets a base knock. He has been ice cold in this postseason. He was 1 for 20 in this series, but now he gets a base knock. Chris Bryant on the 1-1, get that ball into center field, but it will go straight to the center fielder. Deep into center field, though, right to Estevan Floro for the second out of the bottom of the first. Here comes Dana Vogelbach on the full count. Vogie hit that ball right to first, but straight to Polar Bear Pete. That's going to end the bottom of the first. On the top of the second, we go. J. Davis up on the 2-1. Lucchesi getting deal. Davis gets that ball right to first, but straight to Dana Vogelbach. Vogie's there for the first out here in the top of the second. Now up the plate will be Eddie Rosario on the 2-2. Rosario going to blast that ball in a deep right center field, but there will be Victor Robles. Robles there for the second out here in this top of the second. Estevan Floro now in the ball game on the 2-1. Floro going to get that ball in a deep left field. Julio Rodriguez going back. Rodriguez, oh my goodness, he pulls a Trent Grisham, and Estevan Floro now is on with the ground rule double. Now up at the plate will be Joe Hudson on the 2-2. Hudson in the center field. Victor Robles, he's got it. A line drive shot into center field, but Victor Robles has got that one to retire the side. Mitch Garver on the 2-2 gonna get that ball into center field again in a deep center field. Look at my PCI placement, basically square on the ball, but it's gonna end up in deep center, right in the glove of Estevan Floro. Julio Rodriguez now up on the 2-1. Rodriguez get that ball to second, but straight to Jeff McNeil. McNeil is there for the second out of the inning. Victor Robles now up on the 3-1. Robles gonna bounce that ball right to short, and we are through 2 scoreless innings for both squads. What a pick at first base by Pete Alonso. Now on the 1-2 of the plate will be Damian Rolls getting that ball into shallow right field. Brian Reynolds will go to his right and make that play for the first out here in the top third. Top viewer now for the New York Mets, and it'll be Jeff McNeil on the 2-1. McNeil gets that ball into center field. Victor Robles, you gotta get there. Robles, he's there. 2 down in the inning now for Andres Jimenez on the 1-2. Gonna barely hit that ball, gonna extend and hit that ball to third. Chris Bryant at that hot corner, got it. Let's now go to the bottom of the third. Let's get some damn runs on the board. CJ Abrams on the 2-2. Get that ball to his opposing second baseman, right to Jeff McNeil. McNeil 1 down in the inning. And after a Joey Lucchesi out, here comes Brian Reynolds on the 2-1. Reynolds get that ball in the middle. There we go. Brian Reynolds can always be counted on for a base knock. He's on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Now Fernando Tatis here in the 3-2. Tatis, look at my PCI right in the center of the damn ball, but that's going to be an outright to Jeff McNeil. On to the top of the fourth, we go at the plate. Pete Alonso on the 1-1. Alonso deep into left center field. You can kiss that one goodbye, because now the New York Mets have taken a 1-0 lead. The power on this damn Mets team is just crazy. I mean, up next, we've got Aaron Judge. Pete Alonso going to do it to us again. A solo shot to put the Mets up 1-0. Here comes Aaron Judge on the 1-2. Going to hit that ball into left field. There's a no-out base knock now for Aaron Judge here in this top of the 4th. J.D. Davis now up on the 1-1. Davis getting that ball in the shallow right field. Playing up will be Brian Reynolds to put away Davis for the first out in the top of the 4th. Now up will be the lefty, Eddie Rosario on the 1-2. Rosario going to hit that ball in the left field. Another base knock for the Mets. Runners on first and second. One down in the inning for Estevan Floro on the 1-2. Floro swinging and a miss on the changeup away by Joey Lucchesi. Now on the 2-1, that'll be Joe Hudson. Hudson to third. Brian can make that play a second. Got him to end the inning. We are down 1 though, going into the bottom of the 4th. Chris Bryant now up on the 2-2. Rolls gonna deal, and Bryant gonna barely hit that ball right to third. J.D. Davis, oh my goodness, goes for the bare hand. Had the routine play, but Bryant is gonna get on to lead off the inning. Daniel Vogelbach on the 3-2. Vogie to lift that ball in deep left center field, but Estevan Floro going back all the way to the track. Floro, he's got it for the first out of the bottom of the 4th. Here comes Mitch Garver up on the 2-2. Garver into center field. Get down ball. It's going to go straight, though, to Estevan Floro at the track. Another good out to Estevan Floro in center. Julio Rodriguez now up on the 1-2. Rodriguez, sharp hit ball, but J.D. Davis not going to mess that one up to end the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 for the Mets. The pitcher, Jamie rolls to the plate on the 1-2. Swing and miss on the changeup. Down by Lucchesi. One down here in the top of the 5th. Jeff McNeil now up on the 2-2. McNeil going to hit that ball right to second, right to C.J. Abrams. Abrams going to return the favor for the second out of the top of the 5th. Now at the plate will be the shortstop. It is Andres Jimenez on the 1-2. Jimenez going to hit that ball right to second. Abrams got to make the play. He's got it. All right, on the bottom of the 5th we go. The Padres are down 1 run. On the 1-1, Victor Robles gets that ball right past third and short. There we go. Victor Robles on with a leadoff base knock here in the bottom of the 5th. C.J. Abrams on the 2-2. Abrams gets that ball first. Oh, Alonso to Jimenez. Jimenez back to Alonso. They're going to turn the double play again on C.J. Abrams. 2 down in the inning. Now Joey Lucchesi on the 1-2. Lucchesi, what do you expect? Right to Andres Jimenez. Jimenez going to end the inning. Still scoreless are your Padres through 5. Now on the top of the 6th, Pete Alonso swing and miss on the changeup down by Lucchesi for the first out of the top of the 6th. Now it will be Aaron Judge on the 1-1. Lucchesi gonna deal, and Judge line drive shot into deep left center field. It's gone. Another home run for the Mets, and yet another one for Aaron Judge. He does it to us again here at Petco Park. Flashback to 2022 Game 6 of the World Series. Judge does it again. He loves playing here in San Diego. J.D. Davis gonna hit that ball right to short, right to Fernando Tatis here. Tatis gonna put away Davis. Let's now go to the bottom of the 6th where Brian Reynolds will head to the plate. On the 1-1, Reynolds gets that ball in deep center field. Going back, Estevan Floro. Floro is everywhere for the first out of the bottom of the 6th. Here comes Fernando Tatis here in the full count. Tatis swinging a miss on the slider down by Damian Rolls. 2 down in the inning. We still can't seem to hit Rolls. Couldn't do it in game 1. Can't do it right now. Chris Bryant on the 2-2. Gonna take that outside pitch into right field. It's gonna get down the line. Aaron Judge can't get to it. And Chris Bryant is on with the 2-out single. Daniel Vogelbach now on the 2-1. Vogie deep into right field. Get out ball. Oh! Aaron Judge isn't gonna get to it. He's gonna play off the wall. I thought that could have gone out. Daniel Vogelbach, though, is on with a 2-out double. Mitch Garver on the 3-1. This is the guy we want. Okay, high fastball. Misses. Bases loaded now. 2 outs to the second-year man. It's Julio Rodriguez on the 2-2. Rodriguez, no! He's going to get under that breaking curveball, and it's going to go into right field, and Aaron Judge is going to retire the inning. We are still down 2-0 here in the top of the 7th. On the 1-1, that ball's going to be right to short, right to Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis there to put him away for the first out of the top of the 7th. Now up at the plate will be Joe Hudson on the 1-1. Hudson, terrible swing, but that's going to be taken up the middle by Chris Bryant for the second out of the top of the 7th. Now up will be Damian Rolls, keeping him in the ball game on the 1-2. Got him for strike 3, sinker right up the middle. We will take it on the bottom of the 7th. We go. Victor Robles on the 3-2. Robles gonna line that ball deep into center field. Get down. Floro always there. 1 down in the inning. C.J. Abrams on the 3-2. Abrams get that ball into right field. Get down. Aaron Judge now. The fielding by the Mets is insane. Here comes Trent Grisham now to pinch hit in this ball game on the 3-2. Grisham going to take that ball and it's center field. Can they catch that one? No, they can't. Trent Grisham is on with a 2-out single. It will now extend this inning for Brian Reynolds, but first, that will end the ball game for Damian Rolls. And the Mets are going to bring in Edwin Diaz to pitch here. ERA of 4.5 in the postseason, over 4 innings. He will first see Brian Reynolds on the full count. Reynolds get that ball in the middle. It's going to get through. We're going to send Trent Grisham to third. He should be in there. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. We've got to come through. Fernando Tatis, your MVP on the 2-2. Tatis is going to get through. we get one back. It's a 2-1 ball game here. Now with Chris Bryant in the box on the 1-1. Bryant gonna hit that ball right back to Edwin Diaz, and Diaz gonna put away the inning. We did get one back, though. It's a 2-1 ball game. Here comes Jose Castillo. 5 games so far in the postseason. Didn't give up a run with 5 strikeouts. He will see Jeff McNeil first on the 2-2. McNeil gonna hit that ball right to third. Chris Bryant better not screw this one up this time. Bryant got him for the first out of the top of the 8th. Now up in the box will be Andres Jimenez on the 3-1. Get that ball sharply hit right to Fernando Tatis Jr., but Tatis is going to put him away for the second out of the inning. Now up will be Pete Alonso on the 1-2. Alonso gonna hit that ball into shallow right field. Play up Brian Reynolds. Brian Reynolds, he's got him. All right. On the bottom of the 8th we go. We got to produce some runs. Here comes Paul Sewald. Only 1 game so far in the postseason. 0 innings. 1 inning pitch. Got a strikeout. Daniel Vogelbach on the 3-2. Vogie hit that ball right to first, but straight to Polar Bear. Pete gonna put away Daniel Vogelbach for the first out of the bottom of the 8th. Now up will be Mitch Garver on the 3-2. Garver, no! Gonna extend, get around that one, hit it to Andres Jimenez. Jimenez gonna put away Garver for the second out of the bottom of the 8th. Julio Rodriguez now up on the 1-2. Rodriguez gonna get that ball to third, and it's gonna go straight to JD Davis. Davis gonna end the bottom of the 8th inning. Here comes Andres Munoz to pitch. 7 games so far in this postseason. ERA of 1.35 over 6 2/3 innings. Here comes Aaron Judge on the 3-2. Strike 3 on the slider and by Andres Munoz. 1 down on the inning. 3-2 to JD Davis. Swing and miss. Now on the slider down. 2 down in the inning for Eddie Rosario on the 2-2. Rosario into left field. Julio Rodriguez got it. All right. On the bottom of the 9th we go. We got to score to remain in this season. Here comes Josh Taylor looking for the save for the New York Mets. Victor Robles on the 1-1. Robles in the center field. Get down ball. It will. Victor Robles on with a leadoff single. Winning run to the plate now. It's CJ Abrams on the 1-1. Abrams in the shallow left field. It's going to get down. Back-to-back base knocks. Hold Robles at second. All right, runners up first and second. No outs now for the pinch hitter. It's Andrew Vaughn. Got to get it done here. Get a base knock. Come on, Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn up on the 1-1. Vaughn, no! Gonna pop that ball up into left field, and it's going to go straight to Eddie Rosario. 1 down in the inning. Brian Reynolds top the order. Got to get this to Tatis somehow. Brian Reynolds on the 1-2. No! Reynolds to short. Jimenez to McNeil to Pete Alonso. No! The season is over off the Brian Reynolds ground out double play, and the New York Mets are heading back to the World Series. Well, they will play the Houston Astros. I honestly don't care who wins. Actually, I do care. I don't want the Astros winning that. Let's go Mets, I guess, but like, that just sucks, man. We had this series at points, but I mean, ever since we went down 3-0. It was just kind of cursed from there. I kind of knew we weren't probably going to come back, but I mean, look at, we out-hit them 11-5 in this game. So, I mean, it's not like we played bad. It's just the power bats for the Mets showed up, and we just couldn't get it done. We had multiple points in this series, and the Braves series too, but we got out of the Braves series. But in this series, we were at multiple points where we had runners in scoring position, and we just couldn't come through. Like, it just wasn't working sometimes. But with this loss brings the offseason tomorrow. Of course, this series is not going away. I mean, Madden doesn't come out for, what, 2 months now? We've got a lot of time here with this Padres series. And, of course, when Madden comes out, I'm going to continue this as well. But we have the offseason tomorrow, and some big changes could be on the way. I mean, guys such as Trent Grisham, Mitch Garver, and Joey Lucchesi could be gone. I'll explain my reasoning in the next video. I'll just go through it real quick here. So Mitch Garver, he's going to ask for a big contract. I can't afford to pay it. Luis Campuzano's got to be the guy for next season. He's at 85 overall. He's super young too, so that's the move there. Lucchesi, I'll explain that further. We have a lot of guys in the developmental that I want to bring up instead of Lucchesi. And then, yeah, Trent Grisham, I don't see anywhere for him to play right now, and I think he deserves to be on a team starting somewhere because Julio Rodriguez is just so much better. So that will all come in the offseason tomorrow. Folks, thank y'all for watching. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, and Mamba forever.